actions that BSP has been undertaking recently regarding some of these discussions on questionable activities regarding these projects. First, there is a new law that was recently enacted. Let me just say the proper name. It's called AFASA. It's the Anti-Financial Accounts Scamming Act. So under that law, the BSP has issued an inquiry into bank accounts of certain individuals, and an investigation is now focusing on the money muling activities that could be related into some of these activities. It could be recalled that under this law, the banks can temporarily freeze the account of individuals that are named in this inquiry account. And any material information that the BSP will gather from this initiative, we will use it to help other agencies in their investigation, and including the prosecution activities of other agencies. A second one is also a recent action by the AMLA authority. They filed a petition under the CA, the Court of Appeals, and the Court of Appeals has issued a freeze order based on this petition by the AMLA. So these things are now ongoing, and it could help or complement what the other agencies are doing to help us understand better regarding these particular projects.
That particular concern, right? I mean, first, the President created this independent commission, and then again, even at the DPWH with the new secretary there, he has strongly pursued filing of cases against erring DPWH officials and level trackers. So again, this response also would help to say that we are doing something about it. And again, over and above the transparency mechanism from DBM. In fact, the procurement was stopped altogether in DPWH, but it's resumed now, but again with a lot of additional controls like streaming the procurement processes. So again, this would help, and then hopefully the findings of the Independent Commission will be there to establish and institutionalize the control processes and control systems that would again would minimize or hopefully eradicate corruption in not only DPWH but also in other government agencies.
Thank you, Secretary. I just want to mention rin kanina ni Secretary is that we have a visa program for the digital nomad. So Cebu is prime to be a destination for digital.
These are the national budget call, the National Expenditure Program, the General Appropriations Act, the in-year report or the DBCC annual fiscal report, and the DBCC mid-year report. So these are being delivered annually with a set of standards in compliance with the OBS. So there are certain entries or contents in these reports that aside from being published online, there are contents in these reports that help us improve on the scores in terms of transparency. And our recent survey indicates that we already got 75 out of 100 based on a standard set of questions. And that made us #1 fiscally transparent government in Asia.